Hi guys, Chris here and welcome to my channel. Today I want to talk to you about my TBR for this year's Reading Rush. If you don't know about the Reading Rush, it is a yearly readathon and I will link the announcement video and the website in the description below. There are 7 prompts for this year's Reading Rush and I'm going to try to read a book for each prompt. The first prompt is to read a book whose cover matches the color of your birthstone. I was born in February, and my birthstone is amethyst. The book I chose for this prompt is The Girl at Midnight by Melissa Gray. As you can see, there's plenty of purple on the cover of this book, so it definitely fits the prompt. The second prompt is to read a book that starts with the word the. For this prompt, I decided to read The Shadow Hour, which is the sequel to The Girl at Midnight. I figure if I really like book 1, I'll probably want to keep going with book 2. If not, then book 1 can cover this prompt as well, since it also starts with the word the. The third prompt is to read a book based on a movie that you've seen. For this prompt, I decided to read The Time Traveler's Wife. I've seen the movie many times, but I have never read the book before. Prompt number 4 is to read the first book that you touch. When I first read these prompts, I had just gotten my first batch of books from the library. So I stuck my hand in the bag, and the first book I touched was Genderqueer by Maya Kobabe. Prompt number 5 is to read a book outside. Now there's lots of ways you can go about fulfilling this prompt, as obviously not everybody can just go outdoors. You can also exclusively read this book by a window, or while listening to nature sounds. I'm going to read this book on my porch, and the book I chose is The Wizard of Oz. I figure The Wizard of Oz is a story that I'm already familiar with, and it seems like a pretty short book, so I figure it's a perfect book to read outside, given that it's been quite hot here lately, so I want a book that won't take me too long to read. Prompt number 6 is to read a book in a genre that I've always wanted to read more of. And so for this prompt, I have decided to read Great Expectations by Charles Dickens. I've wanted to read more classics, and Great Expectations has been on my TBR for a while, so I figured this was the perfect opportunity to read it. And lastly, I need to read a book that takes place on a different continent than the one I currently live. I currently live on North America, so the book I chose for this prompt is The Dark Days Club by Alison Goodman. This book takes place in London, I believe, which would be in Europe, so definitely not North America. I'm hoping to get to all 7 books, but if not, I have books that can fulfill multiple prompts. So, just based on the books that I've picked out, I have multiple ways I can fulfill all 7 prompts without actually reading all 7 books. Hopefully, though, I'll be able to get to all of them. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!